Hi there. You'll notice I'm not Jeff. Here you go.
Oh, thanks. Welcome to Soulflex in the studio. We're telling Christmas stories. We've switched seats here if you've been watching the other episodes, but we're talking about Christmas things, telling you stories of are y'all done?
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
We weren't ready.
Okay. But we're talking about stories that relate to Christmas.
Like a reindeer. She's dressed like a reindeer.
I got eyelashes too.
Oh, gee.
And I'm sable.
You just need a bow.
Oh, we're having a moment here.
Man, oh man.
Hello, Clarice.
Are we starting again, or we're gonna
No,
keep
we're going. We're gonna keep
Okay.
going.
It's a
We're
keeper.
counting down to Christmas with
Get a
you.
bow for you.
And and as while they're talking, what we're doing today is we're going to
trying to
share
work
some
here.
stories, some ideas with you that hopefully will cause you to have a few Christmas memories and also at the same time add to your holiday enjoyment. That's our goal.
And cheer.
Yes.
Joy.
So the question for us today, though, is we're in a
We
we're
might need to separate
we're
you.
setting we're kind of counting down to Christmas, and so the decorations are out. We're in a room where decorations are going up, or kind of storing them. When is the official decorate for Christmas time, and then when do the decorations need to come down?
Never.
Well, that's true in Bithlo. But you put them up and
That's
you
what
take them down after
Dauber,
5 years.
Dauber's
Dauber,
from,
yeah.
right?
Dauber.
Dauber's
I
from
call it
Dauber's from,
Dauber.
yeah.
Well, I think officially it's always been like the day after Thanksgiving for us, or the weekend after Thanksgiving. We go out and we put our stuff up. I'll have to say this year we've jumped the gun. Hunter and I have started working on our front yard display.
Exterior illumination.
A little in the evening for about an hour and a half. And frankly, I have to be honest with you, it's not nearly as bad a chore as it was when I had to do it all in one day.
Yeah, break
right?
it up a little bit, yeah.
We kind of, have a slow reveal.
Yeah.
When you take them down, when you finally get up enough courage to get off the couch,
Yeah, to do it.
or usually my wife, basically says, things are going to be difficult around there if I don't get the stuff down. So,
You have an HOA that
oh, I do have an HOA that will intervene. Believe me.
yeah, okay.
But yeah, I would say after the week after the New Year's weekend would be the max that you want to.
So the Thanksgiving really to New Year's is the window.
That's what I think.
And when you're doing it like you're doing it now, though, how do you know when you're done decorating?
You don't, but
When the boxes
we
are empty.
actually know there's 4 things that we need to complete. So we've already
You got a checklist.
checklisted this thing out, Hunter and I, and so we've got these 4 things. We got some lights on the house. We've got Santa and a reindeer in a red truck coming around the bend.
Okay.
Nice.
All
Pretty big.
Yeah.
We've already put up the Santa with an elf with a penguin that's 10 feet tall. And then we've got a chimney where a dog pops out and goes back down.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got quite a display
Animated?
going on, man.
Yeah, it's an animated blow up, believe it or not.
So you really got
That's pretty
something
cool.
happening, man.
Yeah, and I bought about 22 of these giant,
22?
22 of these lights.
You bought more since last time.
Yeah, I went back and got
Yeah, I was gonna say because that's not what I heard yesterday.
Because what I told you
Yeah,
was,
sure. Yeah, we're talking about
you,
it.
when
have
you put
more.
it into a big magnolia tree, you have 10 of these things that are about that big. They're lights, like Christmas lights, big bulbs,
Oh, okay. The giant
and you just hook them together. But for it to look like it's actually in the
Like
tree,
you've done something, right?
You gotta really. So I doubled it.
You double, yeah. I was gonna say now, but no, are they? They're not solar lights, are they?
No,
battery.
they're plugged in to each other.
Okay.
And there's only one. So you plug that one in, and then he goes to the next
Yeah.
one. Next
How
one,
big
next
is the fake bulb? I mean, the
Oh,
cover.
this is
It's
big.
huge. Okay.
It's huge.
Huh.
Which I've never done that before, but I do like the idea because even when it's not night and lit up,
You still have. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
something
still
going on.
see that you have ornaments in the tree. You still see that stuff.
Nice.
That's just funny that it doubled since we talked about this yesterday.
It could triple
Well,
by
hey,
tomorrow.
look.
Yeah, you're not done yet, right?
We're doing this light show out here.
I know.
Every time you look at it, it's like, we gotta have more lights.
Yeah, more lights. We need lights. Okay. All right. So that's how it works in the Israel household. How about Simmons' household?
About the same.
You got some boys that like to decorate, right?
Yeah, my middle child is Mr. Christmas. He loves to get that stuff going. And so for him, dragging Dad out and throwing me up on the ladder to go get stuff done. Yeah, every year he wants to do a little bit more, which is fine with me. He loves the setting up, not so big on the tearing down part.
Sure.
Yeah, the tearing down part could go away and he'd be fine. Yeah.
So when does that happen, though?
Tearing down?
Yeah.
When Gretchen's over it.
Yeah.
Whatever day that is.
So you're doing it now, or Thanksgiving is your kickoff? I mean, is there like a...
Well,
from here on out, we're going, right?
Yeah, of course, we're doing the Miracle on 434th Street this year, and so that's a first year thing for us, and kind of divided right now and there's a small window in there that I think we're going to have to.
Because you're doing stuff here. Got to do
Trying to do stuff here, trying to do
down
stuff there. I think we're going to do here first because, yeah,
there. Sense of urgency.
yeah.
Yeah. Work days. Yeah. Things like that. Okay. And Gretchen decides. It's
Or
coming
so
down.
it
Yeah.
comes down when she's sick
All
of
right.
it.
I typically put the tree up because I get a live tree because I don't want to store anything and I like the smell. So we get it the weekend after Thanksgiving, and now that Markel is so big and strong, he gets it by himself because me helping is more harmful. So that's when everything goes up, and then I start taking things down, I think the week after New Year's. But then I will leave the tree up as long as I possibly can until it just dies and is brittle and breaking off everywhere.
One
That's the
step
last
before
thing.
spontaneous combustion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year I think it made it to the beginning of February.
Did it?
And I think I took the ornaments off, but I left the lights on because I like,
Because that's the part that could burn.
yeah, yeah, because I just like that, to turn off all the lights in the living room and just have the tree glowing. And I'm toying with, and Markel is mortified, I want to paint the outside of my house red and white and become the Christmas 365 house on my street, because I don't belong to an HOA. I'm off of a very busy street, and I want to have a Christmas house all year round. But then I can't have a live tree. I'll have to buy a fake one maybe when they go on clearance after Christmas, and I want to be perpetual Christmas.
And you say it would mortify Markel?
Yes, he's like, don't do that, Mom.
That's all the reason to do it,
Reason
isn't
to do it, right? Yeah.
Shoot.
Take
Well,
all the ministries out.
Also,
Yes.
it's kind of one of those. I have a feeling your neighborhood app would explode over that.
It might, and I wouldn't care.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
You know,
that
if I would become a news item or something that would allow me to share about Christmas dreams, then about why I celebrate 365 days a year, because there are children that need that possibility, and it's not just a day; it's a frame of mind. And so don't crush on my frame of mind.
Christmas snaps.
Christmas all year long, huh?
Yeah. So I don't know when all that will happen, but
Yeah. I'm aware of a house in your neighborhood, about a street over from you, 2 streets over from you actually, that was painted orange.
yes, and they had a fit.
And I mean, in the neighborhood, kind of had a fit because it was pumpkin orange, and it's to this day, it is the only pumpkin orange house
Oh, I know what you're doing.
in your neighborhood.
But it's still
Um,
orange.
And when it first happened, it was the story was floated. This was got all the neighbors pacified. Contractor screwed up. They did just remodel this house. The house was redone. Contractor didn't get. I mean, this was a contractor mistake. The house is orange. We'll be changing it and having it repainted soon.
That's it.
20 years ago. 20 years ago, and that house is still
So
just
it's
as
still
orange
orange?
today as it was. And been
Contractors
repainted
will be
orange.
there no
Now there's
time.
like a bright blue house, and then there's several of, because I want the brick red with the white trim. So I mean, it's Christmas colors, but other than, I'd like to have some shrubs taken out and kind of get those trees that you can shape to look like a Christmas tree and keep lights in it. I would like to replace and do that kind of thing, but we'll see.
Yeah, we run pretty much from Thanksgiving to first of the year ish. I mean, it gets extended, until we kind of get to the point where you just got to come down or you got to do something about it. But
But you kind of left lights up over your.
yeah, we've left
Driveway
some
all
lights
year,
up. Yeah,
yeah.
we will string something out as long as we possibly can, where it still works. But I mean, Caden is a big Christmas kid and likes to decorate and plans. I mean, we
Yeah,
have.
he wanted to come to my house and decorate.
We have
so I
drawings
said,
of the,
"Cool,
we have
come on."
drawings of the front yard with everything
Right.
mapped out on it long before we ever get to that moment of, okay, it's time. And he actually sometimes gets to Thanksgiving, and the rule is we wait till Thanksgiving. There is a certain part of his personality that basically, after we're done eating, he kind of takes inventory of how long everybody's going to stay. Because as soon as they're out the door, it's kind of for him, that's the green light that we get to start. Boom, now. I mean, it's like we're on now.
Well, it's good he's had this to decorate out.
And so, yeah, so that's kind of the way we run it. And, you know, the last couple of years, it has been Inflatable City.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
That blows breakers, man.
Yeah, it does.
I have a lot of power to do that.
really
And I
pull
forget how
juice.
many, but I mean, it's an obscene number of inflatables that are going up this year. Once again, we're going to expand Inflatable City, I think. So if you're in the neighborhood, come on by. It'll be great fun, and we'll see what that looks like. But yeah, and it'll stay up as long as they can. Go from there. Is there such a thing as too much?
Well, I think you. I don't know if it's too much or it's just in poor taste.
That's a good
Because
differential.
there's just things that people throw up that
That looks
are-
like Christmas threw up. Yeah.
yes, that are just like don't make sense. That
Kind of like your Arkansas sweater
it
there.
kind of I guess throwing me off.
It's gone. The fun is gone. Down
Roll
south.
Tide. But you know how they have hooked to like some lemon drops next to a candy cane to a
You mean like
to a
mixed-
flasher.
Flasher.
Hey now.
No, to a flash on twinkle.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
To something that is light blue and came out of Jimmy Buffett's Christmas. You know, it's,
So you want some continuity of theme
I
when
like
you do
to
it.
have.
You have an interior design thing. I think it goes back to his colonial choir and dance days.
That's right.
Yes.
I like Law and Order, and there needs to be kind of like we have like these hedges that are like circles, like little
Balls.
balls, right?
Circles, balls.
So we have a white, a red, a white, a red, a white, a red, all the
Like
way,
Target.
all the way around the front end of it, right? It has some order. It is a pattern, and then we have the Christmas light thing in the magnolia. We have Christmas light thing, big bulbs on the house, and then we wrap the 20-foot palm tree.
Is that red and white as well?
That's going to be multicolored.
Okay.
No, that doesn't work for me.
Multicolored.
So really, you only go with the University of Arkansas colors on the balls, right?
They're crimson.
On the crimson.
Yes.
Okay, just checking. Okay.
Yes, on the balls.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. All right.
Like Target. Can't go apart.
Similar.
Similar to Target. All right.
Right. So
Okay.
yeah. Plus the blow-ups.
So is there too much? I mean, can you do too much?
You can do too much, I think.
Okay.
Too much is when you keep throwing your breaker.
Christmas vacation.
Yeah.
You just
When you
can't.
start throwing your breaker, then you got too
Todd
much.
So
Margo
Griswold's
would
too
say
much.
it.
So the
Yeah.
Griswold
Todd
treats
Margo
too-
thought he did too
Yeah.
much.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, they did. They had.
Yeah, I think you can.
You can. You get there.
When people start laying, and you may do this, so don't take offense.
Oh,
But
He does.
when
I
people
probably
start,
do, and so I won't. I
Pete's
won't.
already been by.
when people start laying like Christmas lights on the grass in their front yard,
I did that.
yeah, that's why
Yeah,
I
I
said
did
don't
that. I
take
did that.
offense.
Yeah, I did that.
But you know, they border their house. I'm like, it's getting a little extreme, dude. If you can't hang them up properly, just don't I'm too lazy to do anything with
Just
these.
flick 'em down.
Then you can't run him over with a mower.
Yeah. So yeah,
Oh, I see. I see.
that's my thought.
Well, I mean,
And
I
I'm
know-
thinking of this house 3 doors down from me
and I-
right now.
So if you're listening,
Mr. and Mrs. Jacobs.
Yeah, that's right. So, because yes, I mean, why? It certainly is possible to overdo the birth of the Savior. So
Oh,
snap.
got a Jesus
there
snap.
you go. Yeah, that's good. I get spiritual here.
It was a very quiet night.
It was
Very, very silent.
until the
night.
angels
Holy.
lit up the sky.
holy night.
Yeah,
See,
they
I
lit
go
up the
back to
sky.
spectacle of lights. That's just not too
Yeah.
much.
So-
It's just awesome.
Okay. Now, can the Simmons put up too many
Yeah, but
lights?
I think if you're done right,
Yes.
Yeah, no, the budget determines how many
can't-
lights you put up.
Really, it's a budgetary thing.
It's
right?
budgetary
Sunset.
constraints have determined that we'll have
See, I've
four.
always found, I've always
Yeah,
found
you
that. You
LED.
get to a point where you're trying to buy Christmas gifts and you're trying to get everything everyone wants for Christmas, and you're sitting there thinking, you've just got to quit spending money on decor because it's just so expensive to do. You just,
you
it
just
makes
gotta
no more
add one
sense.
thing a year.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
And then buy a bunch after season. When
Oh,
it's
yeah,
75%
50% off is awesome if you can
'cause
find
that
it.
stuff
Yeah.
will store.
Okay. Well, Okay. So you guys are all kind of ready. You're loading to decorate there
Yeah.
right now.
I would have already had a tree up, except the Home Depot by my house isn't open yet.
Yeah.
For trees, they got them in, but the tent's not open.
Yeah. Okay.
If I would have had a fake tree, it would have been.
So
up
of
2
all of
weeks
us,
ago.
then Richard is the only one that started
Yes.
decorating yet.
Fa la 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 la.
Yeah, who would have known that?
Who would have known that?
Mr. Law and Order.
Yeah, I mean, and
That's because Hunter.
yeah.
Well, Hunter will, children will,
Yep.
Push it.
keep you vested in what's going on.
Honest.
Okay.
Right. So the younger they are, the more vested you'll be. You do not have a choice in this
No,
matter.
you do not. You do not.
Maybe you need to have another one.
Get behind me, Satan. I have
Wow.
5, all you people out in Facebook/YouTube land, so my quiver is filled.
No Christmas miracle coming.
Nope,
Okay, just checking.
not at all.
All right.
But
and
a
with that
miracle
being
on
said,
434th Street is coming.
yes, that is coming. So we we are decorating for you. So come see us. We'll join you next time for more Christmas stories.